So today I wanted to take a quick look at what is a new tripod for me. Just bought one. It's the Artcise CS80C. And this tripod is going to replace my old Surrey tripod, which if you saw in a previous video, I had some difficulty with it and actually had to not bring it on a morning photo shoot and switch over to my Benro travel tripod, my Road Trip Pro, which is what I'm shooting this video on. So the leg on the Surrey just kept popping off, not able to get it fixed. So I decided it's time for a new carbon fiber tripod and did a little research online, watched some other videos, and decided on the Artcise. And I actually got this as an open box deal on eBay for a ridiculously low $163. So it was a screaming deal. I decided, well, I'm going to give this thing a try. And so far, so good. I just got it yesterday. You know, I know a lot of people do the unboxing videos. I figured I would save you a few minutes of watching me open a box. You know, it came in a box. I opened it up. This is what came out. So there you go. I'll save you a few minutes of watching a box being opened. So, but this is essentially an open box video in that I've never yet used this tripod. But this seems to strike a good balance for me. The first thing I noticed in pulling it out is those legs are nice and thick. For even one of their more compact tripods, it still has some nice thick carbon fiber legs. I know the top section is over an inch in diameter, and the bottom section is a little less than an inch in diameter, but still a nice beefy set of tripod legs, which I really love. And the other thing I'm impressed with is, you know, this just is a really no-nonsense tripod. It's just a set of sturdy carbon fiber legs with a platform, no center post. You do have a hook in the center, but no center column. And really, that's just what I wanted in a tripod. And it strikes a good balance to me, it seems, between being heavy duty enough to be my everyday tripod but still lightweight enough. Artcise has some larger tripods that look really nice, really beefy ones, but they're, you know, and they're designed a little bit different. They fold up a little shorter, but they have a much wider plate up top. Good also for video, I imagine, which I really am not shooting video other than with my iPhone. And but I decided, you know, for myself, one of the ways I work is I get out of the car. If I'm working in an area that I'm just walking around, I sling the tripod over my shoulder with my camera attached to the head. So I carry it around like this. So I wanted something that was sturdy, but yet not too heavy. And I think this clocks in somewhere just a little over 3.5 pounds, or a little less than 4 pounds anyway. Once I put my ball head on there, and it's going to be a little over 4 pounds, but still not bad. It feels pretty nice and light, but yet feels very sturdy. So initially I'm very impressed with the build quality in this. The twist locks seem nice and solid, and the legs extend out smoothly. No real issues there. I'll go ahead and extend out the legs here and we'll take a look. The other thing I like about this tripod, I'm going to step back just a little bit. And actually, I can get a grip and unlock all three of them at once with one hand if I want to. So 4 section legs. I'm going to step back here, but fully deployed, nice and tall. So I'm 5'8". This tripod base is at a great height. It's taller than I need. And of course, I don't have my ball head on here yet. So this has all the height I need. These legs are thick enough, even the bottom ones, that I really wouldn't have any qualms of using this top leg section to be the one that I compress in to get whatever height I want to get. So I love the tall height without a center column. So I know Artcise sells these with some pretty nice looking ball heads. Actually, I chose to get one without because on my old Saray, I still have my Acrotech Ultimate ball head that I bought a number of years ago. I've had this thing for years. It as well does not have many bells and whistles, but it is a super lightweight, just a well-functioning ball head that I've decided to, I'm going to keep for now. So I'll go ahead and take this one off of the Saray and pop it on to the Artcise. And so there we have it. So just a nice, simple, sturdy rig. It feels really sturdy. And then another thing I like about this tripod is the height. It will go, besides going tall, it will actually get really low to the ground as well, which is something I also really like. So the legs move with just simple pop-out levers. So in my Saray, I've got the type that you push in and then they kind of spring load. I like that design better. So that's something, a small thing I don't like as well with this tripod. It's got the type that you have to pull out and then push back in. No huge deal to me. But I do like the spring-loaded ones better. But I guess the upside of these is there's no springs to fail. So really, I mean, there's no moving parts in this thing to fail, really. This is a really solid feeling tripod. So now I'm going to show you how low this thing goes. So you can see this gets nice and low to the ground. With these legs in their highest position here, this gets nice and low to the ground, and it feels real solid there as well. On my Saray, of course, I've got the center post in here as well at the moment. But just to show you, on the Saray, just a little bit of flex when I get way down there. Now, this is an older Saray. I don't even know if it's worth doing a video on this, but I may. And I may also do one on my Acrotech ball head. Not even sure if those are still around anymore either. I tend to use equipment for years until it really just fails on me. So, I'm not one of those guys who rushes out and buys the latest and greatest stuff. As you'll see from my videos, I just use what works for me. But anyway, the Saray, you can see that it just has a little flex. And that was something always bothered me a little bit. When it was fully extended out, it's just got a little flex to it, which the Artcise feels much more solid. Okay, I've got it set up here with my 300 F4, which is, at the moment, this is going to be the heaviest rig that I'll be putting on this right now. And you can see for me, it feels nice and solid. This is just a great size. It's still not too heavy. I can pick it up. I can sling it over my shoulder. It's got, it's solid, but it's reasonably lightweight. You can get lighter weight tripods. You can get much heavier tripods from Artcise as well. I decided to go with this one, which was just somewhere a little bit of a compromise, not quite as heavy duty as they make, but it's got a nice weight for me for carrying around. And I love the way that the legs collapse all tight together. I can wrap my hand around there because this is the way I work out in the field. I don't often have the 300 on there, but even with this is nice and comfy to carry. And I can see myself walking around and being able to shoot easily with this. It's got a nice rubber grip on here. You can see the Artcise name on there. So it feels really good quality. Wish there were 2 or 3. They only put 1 on here. Small quibble, but otherwise, though it's, like I say, that's a very small thing, but there is no monopod feature on this. A lot of tripods, you can unscrew one leg. That's not something I ever use anyway, but if that's something you're looking for, this tripod as well does not have that feature. So you may want to look at a tripod that is a little more feature rich. This one is just very bare bones, very straightforward. You have the hook under there, you have the 3 legs, the plate, that's it. But anyway, just a quick look at the Artcise CS80C. I'll put some of the specs down in the info for this video. You know, the folded length, the weight, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not sponsored by these guys, so this is just a review of something I just picked up, and I hope that's helpful for you. If you're looking at these tripods, I would not hesitate, from what I've seen so far, I would not hesitate to recommend this tripod. So if that video is helpful for you, please like, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you around next time. If you're interested in learning more about photography, be sure to head on over to my website, caseychinphotography.com, and look under the Workshops tab. I've got links for online workshops, intermediate and advanced workshops, in-person workshops, and also a workshop interest questionnaire. Let me know what you're interested in learning more about. And when you enroll in one of my workshops, you'll also have access to my Facebook group, Casey Chin Photography Workshops. This Facebook group is designed for participants in my workshops. It's a place where you can share your images, get feedback from myself and others, and build community with other people who are passionate about and interested in photography.